Ahoy, shipmates! It's my annual rum tasting. Now, I thought I'd take a variety of rums that I've tasted over this year and have a little blind tasting, see if I can actually work out which one's which and just generally what I think of them. I've also made some recommendations and I'm giving them a score out of 15. I've picked a couple of local rums and a couple of rums from further afield and a couple of bargain rums. The things I do for this channel. So let's get right down to it, shipmates. I've got 7 rums to taste here. I don't know which one's which, and even now, just looking at the glasses, I can see there's quite a variety in colour. This one here is quite pale. This one here is quite dark. And then these are sort of medium, and this one here is really pale. It's almost like white wine. And then this one here is a darker one, but it's more orangey. That one's sort of slightly browner. Well, I think without a further ado, let's start with number 1. So it's one of the paler ones. It's definitely got more colour than some of them, but not as much as the others. Let's give it a smell. Ooh. It's quite gentle. Maybe I need to agitate it. Yeah, it's quite gentle. It's got a sort of maybe a licoricey overtone. I don't know if it's a spicy one or not. So a couple of these are spiced, and most of them are dark. I think we gotta try and taste it as well. I think. Yeah, quite a big taste on that one. Yeah, I'm still tasting licorice. I'm not sure if it's a spiced one, that one. I don't know. I think I'll move on to number 2. Maybe I need to get my palate in. So number 2, I say, is definitely the darkest one here. It's got quite a ruby colour. Oh, it's got a very different smell. I think it might smell like an oil tanker to me. Got a real strong smell. I think I should probably rate these as well, so I should go back to the first one in a second. I'm going to just sample a few to get my palate in, then I'll go back and rate them, I think. Wow, that's very different. I must confess, I know exactly which one that is. Right, number 3 is very, very mild, very inoffensive, that one. Number 4, paler again. Definitely a bit of a smell to this one. Oh, definite richness in the taste there. Right, I'm just going to whistle through these quickly and then I'll go back to the beginning. Now that's another very pale one. Oh, wow, gosh. Not expecting that. All right. Like I say, some of these are spiced and some of these aren't spiced. And that one was very sweet. Okay. Number 6 now. It's a good job I've written it down, otherwise I think I'd be forgetting. Not getting much of a smell. Reminds me of those sweets you used to get as a child. Sort of butterscotchy. Last one, number 7. This is the other dark, really dark one. That's very subtle, that one. Okay, right. Let's get some scores. I'm going to rate these for smell, taste, and obviously once I found out what they are, bottle and cost afterwards. Okay, shipmates, we now have all of the rums that we've tasted. I realise I can't see the names of the bottles from behind. So this one I know is a Cornish rum called Rose Mullion Distillery. This is a spiced rum. I thought perhaps that was. This is Pompero Anniversero. This one is Ron Rombero. This one is Shanty from Poole. This one is Mermaid from the Isle of Wight. Old Hopkin and Bumbu. So I think I'm going to rate the bottles for attractiveness as part of the, you're buying a bottle of rum, you want it to look good, don't you? So the Cornish one, I think it's a reasonably decent bottle. I've not seen that sort of style of bottle before. It's rounded, quite attractive. I think I might give that a 4 out of 5, I think. The next one is the Pompero Anniversero, which is a lovely little bottle, but also comes with a little carry bag. I don't know if the carry bag does much, but it's quite attractive. It looks like something a pirate might use to keep his doubloons in. The Rum Rating. It's just a very plain, simple bottle. Oh, I've got to give the points for that one, haven't I? Points for that one. It's got to be up there quite a lot, isn't it? I've got to give that a 4. Got to give that a 5, I think. So I do like the little pirate pouch. The Rum Rating. I'll give that a 2. Fairly ordinary bottle. The Shanty. You can't probably see this on camera, but there's actually it looks like some sort of sea god you can see through the bottle. Quite a lot of detail. I quite like that one. I'm going to give that a 4. And the Mermaid Spiced Rum. That's a lovely bottle. Milano glass, all the way from Italy. I've got to give that a 5. That is a beautiful bottle. Old Hopkin. I'm going to give that a... I suppose I should look at it. I'll give that a 2, I suppose. And Bumbu. This has a lovely cross relief on the bottle. It's really quite attractive. It does look stylish. Give that a 4 as well, I think. Of course, shipmates, what's the most important factor of your rum? Probably how much it costs. Let's start with the Cornish. This one comes in at £36. The Pompero Anniversero is £33. The Ron Rombero, £17. The Shanty Spirit from Poole, £41, but with my discount code you should be able to get that for £36 delivered. Then there's the Mermaid Spice Rum from the Isle of Wight. That is £37. Old Hopkin, £16. No, £11. £12. And Bumbu is £37. So now we've got the prices, the bottles, the taste, the smells. I think we should add up what's on the board and we can see which is the winner. Right then, shipmates, I think it's only fair that we go over the final scores for all these various rums. So the Cornish rum, the Rose Mullion, I give that a total of 11, and that is £36 a bottle. The Pompero Anniversero, that gives a score of 13, and that's £33 a bottle. Lidl's own branded Ron Rombero, which if you know your rums, I think they're taking the mickey out of a very famous brand. That is, I've only given that an 8 out of a total of 15, and that is only £17 a bottle. So good value, but not really a great taste. Not bad, just a bit flat, not much of it. The Shanty, we've given that a score of 12, and that's £41 a bottle, but with my discount code you can get that for £36.90, I think it was. Now the interesting flavour factor in this one is seaweed, and that gives it that sort of umami finish. I think it broadens the taste, really good. Also another good one is the Mermaid from the Isle of Wight. That scores a 13 out of 15. That's £37 a bottle. The Old Hopkin, this is from Aldi. That was only £12 a bottle. It only scores 7, and I can't say I particularly liked that one. It just was quite strong, alcohol-y, and not really much taste or flavour. Scoring 9 is the Bumbu. I can't say it had much of a smell. I couldn't really pin down what the smell was, and it's quite sweet. It's quite a sweet rum, which probably is not for my palate so much. But that is £37 a bottle, and that's 9 out of 15. No, not sure what the winner is, but whichever rum you like is probably the one that's for you. But like I say, if you're interested in trying the Sea Shanty, they also not only sell rum, they sell gin. Produced in Poole locally using seaweed. Till next time, shipmates.